Hello everyone and welcome to Joomla NXT 2023. We are in the 16th episode of Joomla NXT. Joomla NXT is a virtual event series initiated by Techjoomla to open up a new world of possibilities through insightful sessions from thought leaders of Joomla. We aim to create a platform that connects Joomla enthusiasts to share best practices, ideas, and insights and build powerful websites and on powerful online applications with Joomla. We started this with the launch of Joomla 4.0 in the month of August 2021, and it's been an amazing journey so far. We have made it a regular event series where we discuss some insightful topics related to Joomla. Today, we are in the 16th edition of Joomla Next. We are fortunate to have leaders and domain experts across different corners of the globe, like Brad Patrick, Phil, Tim, Laura, Peter, Robbie, to name a few. More than 20 speakers from different corners of the globe have shared knowledge with this Joomla community. Today, we have Nicola Galgano, who is the Vice President of the Open Source Matters Inc., and he is joining us from Italy. We wish you a very happy Republic Day and to all the Italians that have joined us today. Nicola loves contributing to open source and has been an active member in the Joomla community for almost a decade. In the past, he has been a part of many teams such as Bug Squad as team leader and Google Summer of Code Joomla team as a mentor. Today's topic is how to increase participation in our project. In today's session, Nicola will briefly describe the current status and he would like to explore with you a way on how to create a sustainable environment and ensure a long-term success for the project and its ecosystem. Now I would like to hand it over to Nicola. Thank you. Welcome, Nicola. It's wonderful to have you today. Over to you.
Okay, thank you very much for your introduction. So let's start. Tell me when you see my screen. Okay. So, as the introducer told to you, first of all, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. So, my name is Nicola Galgano. I try to increase participation in our lovely project. First of all, I would like to give you some information, some data, because I think it's very important to know what the data can use, what the story the data can tell you. So let's start. So, who am I? Okay, maybe as been already in the introduction, I'm a Joomler. I was a former moderator. I'm currently still a Bug Squad team member. I was Bug Squad team leader. I was a Google Summer of Code mentor. We have had a lot of good students that have made a lot of good features that currently we are in Joomla. Just let me say the association with multi-language content, or for example, the common CLI that we already have and stuff like that. I'm a code contributor and currently I'm a board member. My position in the board is like vice president. But this is my not paid work. So for my paid work for my business, I was a former COBOL programmer, a former DB2 administrator, a former bank software business analyst, a former change management expert, and actually I'm a quality assurance manager for the job that I do always in bank software environment. So this is who am I. But as a member of a community, as a member of the board, I have a different goal, a different mission. And my goal, my mission, I think it should be, and it is, to get and keep more people involved in our project. And I think this is not an easy task, but we will try to find a solution together. So currently, Joomla is still the second CMS on the net, roughly. So I would like to try to let you understand how the current things flow. Analyze data, try to learn from data, and of course, try to listen from people. So we are a community, right? I will try to categorize what category of people are in this community. The first category is users, simple people that use the product, use the software, use Joomla at the end of the day. Another important category is contributor. This category are people that are user of Joomla, but sometimes give something back. For example, they translate some article to the magazine, they write an article to the magazine, they translate some documentation to the magazine, they write some documentation to the magazine, they open an issue, they answer a question on the forum, and stuff like that. Another important category are members. Members are people that are in a team, in an official team, the Joomla organization. You know, we have a lot of teams. So depending upon what are your skills, what are your desired attitude and whatever else, you can always get in touch with the team and participate in the work with the team. Another important category is leadership. These are people that have the task, the duty to guide collaborator, contributor, member to let this community grow. So where are we from? This is, yeah. I'm really happy that I'm in touch with you, that you are based in India, in a nation, no, better, in a continent. So I really would like that with this talk we can have more and more participation from your nation, from your country. Right now, in my opinion, for what I listen, for what I'm seeing, 80% of the people are from Europe. The rest of the people are from all over the world. This is my perception, but I'd like to share to what is represented on the volunteer portal. Maybe, I think, yes, my volunteer portal should be correct. And as you can see, we can see the same data, roughly. Most of the people came from Europe. You can see from America or from Oceania or Asia, we have people. So I have a question why this is happening, but we will see. Yeah, another important thing that I would like to inform you is to have some kind of objective data to let you understand better where we are going, and what is the current status. So let me try to share a couple of, not a static screen, but a dynamic one. So I will stop my, oops, it was this one, no, this one, okay. So I think that's one important information that we have to better understand what is our current situation is what is the current Joomla distribution. I've made this application with a simple Python script. It's fully available and publicly available on GitHub. But for the matter of this speak, yeah, let's see where we are. So as you can see, we have some kind of split mind. No, you see that a lot of people, let me say, half of people are still on Joomla version 3, and probably roughly the other half of people are on Joomla 4. You know, Joomla 4 have a lot of new feature, so I really would like that in the coming days, much more people that are still stuck on Joomla 3 can move on Joomla 4. But okay, but this is not the only side of this picture. Another side of this of the picture that we need to take account is because we are in PHP is a very important part of the stack. So we have the Joomla statistic API is not perfect. I have to admit, but it gives us back some kind of information or where are our user base are. So as you can see, most of the current user base is on PHP 7.4, and some people are on PHP 8. If we see the same data about databases, then things are quite the same. Most of the people are using MySQL 5.7, and few people are using MySQL 8.0. These are people that using a version of MariaDB. Maybe someone of you hopefully use PostgreSQL, but yeah, this is for another speech for another day. Okay, so okay, another important thing that I would like to show to you is the status of Joomla issue. I've started to record this kind of data, let's see, roughly 1 year ago. As you can see, the trends has been goes down when we have decided to not accept more issue on Joomla 3, and when we have decided to do a bug squad, pizza bug squad event. It was roughly in November. But right now, the trend is currently increasing more and more and more. So we need a lot of new contribution. So let me jump again to the presentation. Okay. So when you work in an open source project, or when you are a member of an open source project, most of the time you falling with this rule 1991. Is my estimation, is not real data, but is what I really think about it. But let's try to give you a more understanding. So 90% of Joomla are consumer, are simply user. They use the software, they use the product. 9% of Joomlers get in some point of time, in some way involved. The most critical is that just the 1% of Joomlers do all the work. This is a very bad number, and we need to focus on this number one of these days. Just to have a concept, I would like to show you an example. When I put my face on stage and I was running for the vice president, there were 81 people that have the right to vote. So 81 people were people that were member of a team, an official team. As you can see, the number, only 48 people have votes. And the 40% of people simply don't vote. So I've been elected with only 23 votes. But yeah, maybe it's me that I'm not so good, but this is not the matter. Right? So I think we have Houston, we have a problem. It's not fair that few people have bigger representation than the larger part of our community. In this way, you are not able to hear ideas coming from the silent majority. So this is my main goals for this task with you, with this discussion with you. So we are looking for people to give something back to the community. Recently, we have tried to engage people as advisory board. The advisory board is supposed to be a board of members that have a good experience in different sectors that can give advice to the board to try to enhance the community, to try to set the focus and to send to the board feedback on how to do better things. So if someone is really interested, please submit your candidature. Another symptom of this problem, we are still looking for a production department coordinator. You know better than me that we are a software project. So it's really strange that no one stand up and candidate themselves to this role, because I think this is an important role, a crucial role for an open source project. So we have a problem, and the problem is low participation, and we need to find a solution. Yeah, honestly, I'm still looking for what is the solution for this problem. Obviously, I have a couple of ideas, and these make easier to start to contribute. We can discuss this matter longer and longer, but this is the main topic. Another idea could be to reward contributors, maybe publish, we have a magazine, maybe we can recognize a contributor. Okay, the most used contributor has been John Doe, because he has bright to a Joomla article, a Joomla magazine article. You have translated document, you have submitted pull request, you have done this task, the other task, and stuff like that. And obviously, we need to promote quality contributors. Maybe send him her back. Let me say a T-shirt, a mug, a mouse tab, and stuff like that. But these are only ideas. So if you have any suggestion, please contact me whenever you want, or feel an issue on this GitHub repository. We really would like to hear from you even after this presentation. And this presentation is not to listen from you. So it's your turn now. Can we get some answer or? Hello?
So we don't have any questions right now. So just maybe let's
Okay.
wait for a couple of minutes.
Okay, cool. I know I put hard questions to you, but but this is life, so.
Hello, viewers. If you have any questions or suggestions, please make sure you leave a comment for us.
If
So
there
we have
are
a question
no,
from Richard.
okay. If you sorry, if
Not a
you don't have
question, but yeah, but so Richard Gosler, he has applied last week, like to be considered for the board. So he has he is excited and he's applied like for this new opportunity. So yeah.
okay. I think I don't remember exactly what are the timeline for the submission of the advisory board participation, but feel feel sure that every candidature will be listened, and in the next board meeting, I think, depending upon when it was the last when the form submission ended, we will carefully read all your profile. So your candidature it should be is will be fully supervised, and I will really would like to work with you in the future, even if you know my position like a vice president is an elected position, so I don't know if I will be in the next time in the board. So, but this is not doesn't matter. I think it is very important to listen from people that have experience they work their life in Joomla. You know, I don't work with Joomla. I work with the software in another sector of software, banking software. So maybe this is why a lot of people that are right now huge contributors, much more of them are not working day by day in Joomla. So I think it is very important to have people outside of this volunteer world to give feedback to the community. Yes, the community should be made from different people, I know, because we are a community-driven project, and I can assure to you that we are really a community-driven project. Me is a silly example, because as I repeated to you, I don't do any business with Joomla, and I'm sitting in the board. So, but I know that we need to listen from people that have feedback from people that they work with Joomla day by day. So I appreciate your candidature.
Hey, thanks, Nicola, for your feedback. So, Richard, I hope this answers your question. So, yeah. So looks like we don't have any other questions. So
Okay, but if you have any question later on, or you have some idea, some feedback, some suggestion, please use this GitHub repository, or please send me an email, and we will back to you, will answer to you for every question that you can have.
that would work, I guess. People can note down the link, the GitHub link that has been suggested or recommended by Nicola. So yeah.
Maybe I can post this link on the chat. Or see if I can share this.
So we have received two more comments, not questions exactly. So Daniel
Okay.
has replied Grazie Nicola. So I'm
I really
Italian
hope
pronunciation might be bad, so I'm not sure. Grazie Nicola, I think Grazie is a goodbye, right? I guess in Italian.
I really
Guys,
would like
thank
to
you.
thank you another time for your invitation, and think I know that my talk was not to how to solve a problem that you have in the current job day by day, but I think it was needed to try to attract new contributors. So my session, my speak was about that. So I know that it's not a common session, a technical session or whatever else, but take in mind that I already done some giant leap in the future, and as you already know, we have web services that allows you to be in the next century of information technology, and we have a CLI command, and we have a scheduled task that can really help extension developer to do things more and more better and in a very structured way. So in another session, I will try to do some more technical session.
So we have one more question. So Parth has asked, he had proposed some changes a while back in how we perceive Joomla as a product and how we can empower the ecosystem around it. So he would love to know your thoughts on that.
To propose some new features, some new feature is GitHub. But For non-technical peoples, we already have Mattermost. That is our new social platform to try to talk each other. If you have any questions, maybe if you don't reach some answer from maybe from the forum or from the GitHub repository, I would like to invite you to join us in Mattermost. Most is a very much more open platform that the previous that we have, that was Glip, is very much more easy. You don't need to be a member of a team. You don't need to join Mattermost. So it's more easy, more friendly way to get in touch with the community, with all the people, extension developer, core developer, board members, team leaders, and whatever else. And I really would like to spend a couple of words about starting from Joomla 4. We have a main goal that is to make our software more accessible. Recently, I've been in accessibility days events, so and at least in Europe from 2024 or whatever, 25, I don't remember exactly. There is a European community law that implies that every site should be accessible. So I think this is a very room for grow our community, grow our audience, because accessibility we really think is an important factor for every website. So we are community, we are open, and I think we need to be much more open with people that have some kind of accessibility problem. So if you would like to join, for example, the accessibility teams, please do that. I think we need some expertise, but not only expertise, we need people that are just able to test, to try to use Joomla. Let me say, for example, if there are problem with visibility problem or diff problem or whatever else, cannot use a mouse, for example. And I tell you a little stupid story. One day I have some kind of injury on my hand. I was not able to use the mouse. And I really appreciated that Joomla can be used only with keyboard, for example. So I think we have a lot of room for improvements, and I really would like to see your contributor in the future.
Hey, Nicola, thanks for your feedback and thanks for your insights. So Path has thanked you for joining the session with Techjoomla, and thank you for aligning in our vision to make Joomla a sustainable ecosystem and a viable option for projects at scale. So yes, thank you for joining the event, and thank you for your
Thank you very
insights
much for your
and feedback.
invitation.
Yeah, we appreciate you for joining our event. Thank you.
So good.
So we don't have any other questions.
Try to contribute better. Okay.
So if you have any other questions, then maybe after our session concludes, maybe if we get any questions, we'll surely get back to you for your reply feedback. Yeah.
Okay.
We will also drop down your email address so that we can relay the questions directly to you. That will also be helpful.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. Uh, Thank you, Nicola. Thanks for joining Joomla Next and delivering an interesting and insightful session on Joomla. It was a pleasure to host you, and we'll look forward to speaking more often with you in these forums. Thanks to our lovely audience who participated and kept it engaging. We really appreciate you all taking time today to hear us and be part of a Joomla next series.
Again, thank you very much and see you next time, probably, hopefully in presence.
Please stay tuned with the social media handles of Techjoomla. Do visit our website to know more about our products and offerings. Thanks a lot. We also look forward to many more of these events, hopefully in person and not on webinars.
Okay, bye-bye. See you next
Bye.
Thank
Thank
you.
time.
you.
Thank you very
Thank you
much.
to Daniel, Mark, Richard, like, and many of our attendees that have joined this live session. So thank you. Thank you all attendees. Thank you. Thank you to all attendees.